Africa has many wonderfully diverse freshwater ecosystems. Freshwater is the lifeblood of our country. Its availability determines the well-being of South Africans. Any shortages or decline in quality of water undermine our capacity for economic development. Sadly, these ecosystems are coming under increasing pressure, which means that we cannot keep them all in a pristine state. Thus, the question is, which ecosystems and how many do we have to keep in a near-natural state so that we can sustain economic and social development while still preserving these ecosystems for future generations? The National Freshwater Ecosystem Priority Areas project has answered this question. The multi-partner team started off by selecting criteria for identifying freshwater priority areas. From here, data was collected from various sectors of South Africa, where during a series of workshops, some 150 stakeholders offered inputs to the map products that were produced.
Some of the success factors in tackling a big, ambitious project like this has been the collaborative spirit of the freshwater scientific community in South Africa. We've had freshwater ecologists from around the country who've spent days in workshops, poring over maps, contributing their data, their expertise. Often we find that the freshwater ecologists who've tramped around rivers in a certain region of the country for decades and have an enormous wealth of knowledge in their minds. And what we've managed to do through NPEPA is to capture some of that and to make sure that that collective knowledge from around the country is consolidated.
Once the data had been collected and processed, they found that South Africa's tributaries are in a better state than the main stem rivers and therefore offer excellent conservation opportunities. Some 57% of river ecosystems and 65% of wetland ecosystems are threatened. The team recommended that 22% of South Africa's river length be identified as freshwater ecosystem priority areas. They also found that South Africa has only 62 free-flowing rivers, which constitutes 4% of our river length.
Free-flowing rivers are rivers without dams, and they're a very rare feature on our landscape. Most of our rivers are dammed. We need to at least keep a few of these rivers as examples of free-flowing rivers.
This is important because dams seriously interfere with the ecological functioning of river and wetland ecosystems. They